Hello and welcome to today's smart class. We have m plus m n plus n equal to 54, and we are asked to look for m plus n. Where's the value of m? But the condition given here is that m and n belongs to a set of positive integers. So we take our solution here. All right, so the question is m plus our m, n plus our n equal to our 54. So for us to get our m plus n, it's just a matter of either we bracket this and factor out n from here, or we bracket this and factor m from this other side. Now, I solved this same problem in a live video, and in that case, I bracket this and I factor out m. But this time around, that is the reason why I'm bringing this, because I said in that video that if I decide to bracket this, I will still get the same answer. So I want to put this and this in bracket. And so I want to bracket this. And what is common here is just n. So this is going to give m plus my n into, here I'll be left with m plus 1, close bracket, equal to 54. All right. Now, this is what I have here now, right? Good. Now, I can rewrite this expression in another way. Look at what I have here. I'm having m plus 1 inside this bracket, and n is out here. So I want to bring out this same expression from here. So what I will do here is simple. I will just add 1 to this expression here. And since I'm going to add 1 to the whole of this expression, then I will add 1 to this side also. And so this is going to give me m plus n bracket m plus 1 close bracket plus 1 equals to 54 plus 1. Because the law says that whatever you do to the right-hand side or to the left-hand side, you must do it to the right-hand side or the left-hand side. Okay, so with that, I can bring this and this together, right? So it is going to give me m plus 1 there plus my n into m plus 1 close bracket equal to 55. Now, what if I decide to add, put this in bracket? Yeah, it will change the whole game. And so I'm going to put this in bracket. Now, with what I have in here, you discover that I'm having m plus 1 in here, I'm having m plus 1 in here, right? Good. So in this regard, what happened, I'm going to take one of them, and I will take the quantity that is outside here and the quantity that is outside here. So here we have invisible 1. And so doing that, I'm going to take first of all this one. So it's going to give me or let me take this one first. So it's going to give me 1 plus my n in bracket m plus 1 bracket equal to 55. Now I can rewrite this. I can bring this one this way. I'll take this n this way. It's still the same thing. And so rearrange it is going to give us here n plus 1, then bracket m plus 1 equal to our 55. Simple. Good. Now, we're going to simplify 55 since we have a product here, so we can simplify this. So 55 could be split into our 1 times 55. Then we can equally have it as our 5 times 11. And we can equally have it as 55 times 1. And at the same time, we can equally have it as 11 times 5. Everything here, this will give us 55. This will give us 55. This will give us 55. And this will give us 55. Yeah. So are we going to use all these case scenarios? No. We have to look to the condition we are told here that m and n belongs to a set of positive integer. Now, if you check this carefully, look at the figure we are having here, and look at what we are having here. N plus 1, m plus 1 equal to 55. So what does that imply? It means your n plus 1 is greater than or equal to 2. The same thing happens here too. So given this condition that your n plus 1 is either greater than or equal to 2, and also our m plus 1 is greater than or equal to 2 also. So if it is true, what does that imply? It means n is greater than 1, and also m is greater than or equal to 1. So we can say greater than or equal to 1, right? Good. So let's continue on this other side. So from here, it means that your m, n, whether they are greater than or equal to 1. Okay? So if they are greater than or equal to 1, then what happens? If we check this carefully, this will not hold water, this will not hold water. In other words, this is cancelled, this is also cancelled. So we're taking only this and this. So we have just two case scenarios here. So we're going to take the first case here, case 1. We're going to have our n plus 1 into m plus 1 equal to 55. We're splitting 55 for this case here. So we're going to have here our n plus 1 bracket m plus 1 equal to, first one we're going to have 5 times 11, right? So we're taking this to this to this. So if it is true, we're going to have here, so this now implies that our n plus 1 is equal to our 5. So what happened? We send this to this side, so we have n equals to 5 minus 1, which is equals to 4. So we have our n is equals to 4. Simple. And in the previous or in the live video, I got my m to be either 4 or 10, while n equal to 4 or 10 also. So we've gotten that same answer here now. So from here, let's take for our m. So here we have our m plus 1 will now be equal to 11. Move this to this side, we have m equal to 11 minus 1. So our m is equals to 10. Simple. So you can actually find or get the answer m plus n from here. But remember, we have another case scenario here, which is 11 times 5. And so we're taking second case here. We have case 2. Case 2, we're taking our n plus 1 bracket our m plus 1 equal to 11 times 5, right? So we're taking it to be 11 times 5. So we're taking this, taking this, again this, right? Good. So let's continue here. So this is going to give us our n plus 1 is equal to our 11. So n is equals to 11 minus 1. So n is equals to 10. And if we do same thing for this other side, we're going to have our m plus 1 is equal to our 5. So we have m is equals to 5 minus 1. So m is equals to 4. So do you get it now? That when m is equals to 4, then our n is equals to 10. And when n is equals to 10, our m is equals to 4. So therefore, we cannot say that, therefore, our m plus n will now be equal to what? So we're taking the positive one here, either of them will give us the same answer. So we're taking when our m is equals to 4. So our m, where's our m? Sorry, m is, we have our m equal to 10. We can say 10 plus our 4. So we now give us here 14. So we cannot say, therefore, m plus n is equals to 14 is the answer to this math challenge here. And if you check carefully, that is the answer. Okay? So this is how we solve challenges of this kind. If you learned something from this video, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for being there all the time. Remember, we love you. Bye for now.